Welcome. I just saw my volume peak there, so sorry about your ears, guys. But welcome, everybody, to the One More Thing Tech Podcast. I'm your host, Kwesi.
And I'm Adam.
And as you can tell, I'm back in the studio today. I'm no longer dying. Last week was a lot of sniffles from both of us. You know, it was a lot of sickness all around. I know I had COVID. I don't know what Adam had, but you know.
Awful sinus infection. It was terrible. I wouldn't wish my worst enemy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was rough.
We still did.
We were getting attacked. I was in my bed one night and I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to tomorrow. But you know, I had to come back to see you guys. So I don't think we hit our light goal on the last episode though. So I think I'm gonna take a minute right now in this intro to say, everybody, stop what you're doing, right? We're about maybe a minute in. Just like and subscribe. You know, don't
Please do.
Don't make it a big deal, right? Just hit the button real quick and go back to whatever you're doing so we can just have that set in stone for the rest of the episode. All right?
Okay, Kwesi. We got to talk about some tech, okay? We have a lot of news today. We have a packed episode. It's going to probably be a longer episode we've ever had. And that's okay. But we're going to make it work. So, I'll start off by saying this is something I just seen this morning, actually. So it's been added to the show as of like 20 minutes ago. And I thought it was a fake product. And Kwesi is going to pull this up for us so we can see it, because you just can't believe it when I tell you this. So Apple this morning announced a brand new product. It is the iPhone Pocket. You heard that correctly. It is
that's the name.
Purse-like, not really a purse. I would say it's more of a sleeve pocket, like what do you call those stupid things that you put around your? It's like around satchel? Your kind of like a satchel. I can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Scroll down. There's some more images, Kwesi, than this one, because
there are some more images. Actually,
there we go. What? Now, you might think that this is a weird-looking product, and it is. The thing about it is where most is the price point, Kwesi, and it ranges from $150 to $229 for what looks like to be a sock kind of thing. Okay. It's limited edition. They only have so many of them, and that's it. What are your thoughts, Kwesi?
Here's my thing, right? The pants I'm wearing right now costed me $40, right? I think I got them at Old Navy. Okay. They came with 2 pockets. 2 really nice, very functional, deep pockets, and both pockets have zippers, right? Somehow, Apple's trying to get me to justify spending $150 to $230 on a strap combined with a pocket. Now, mind you, so I went to the Apple store twice this week, right?
Oh.
Or this past week. Hold on, I got a cough. Give me a second, guys. All right, so I went to the Apple store twice. And I went and I touched these physical straps. And the first day I went, there was nobody around them. So I went there. I was like, there's no way Apple's actually selling any of these. I stood kind of close to the display. I was trying to see if an Apple employee could convince me to buy this. No, they couldn't. Right? And then I came back the very next day and I watched. And again, nobody was even standing around these iPhone crossbody straps. So I'm trying to figure out who's buying these. And then, because I would assume it's the same consumer base that's buying these that's going to buy the satchel, satchel, but this iPhone Pocket, because apparently their pockets aren't good enough. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand, Adam. It doesn't matter if you don't have pockets. You have
but to play devil's advocate, there are some pants that women wear that have little to no pockets. So there might be a reason for this. But
I never see women without a purse.
This device, okay, if this was a reasonable price, maybe it's something that's compelling to certain people. But this is outrageously expensive. You're
Indeed.
talking about I can almost dare buy AirPods over these, right? It's about the same price.
That is crazy for a piece of fabric. I don't think you're understanding, Adam. It's a piece of fabric. Like, you remember when they were selling the $20 polishing cloth, and everybody was like,
"I have two of them.
That's so expensive." Okay, at least the polishing cloth is going to give me more production than an iPhone Pocket.
Imagine being the person who has to update the compatibility page for that every single year.
And it's like, they're just throwing away money. They're giving I could do that job. I'll gladly do it because we know it's going to be compatible with every iPhone, right? You just slip it in.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of David and Goliath, and you know how David had the slingshot?
Yes.
That's the only reason I'd ever buy it, to just slingshot around my phone. Not that I plan on slingshotting my phone anytime soon. I kind of like my phone. But
I will say, Kwesi, this does look like it's more not sturdy in the sense. It's going to hold your phone a little bit better than I think the strap will. Right? At least this has like a pocket to put your phone in, not just a little bitty like spot that just hooks onto the very back of it, you know?
Yeah.
So there's that.
Part's definitely great.
And, they're working with, okay, I'm not sure if I can say this, Jackery. Okay, I'm not going to try to say it. Anyway, it's a design studio, so it's not Apple making it. It's a partnership with somebody else. And we're going to list that in the description.
Where did you read Yoshi?
You look who's making it.
Issey Miyake?
Share by design director.
I was looking at the company and the.
Oh yeah, that's the company. Look, so
Issey Miyake.
Go down a little bit more. Right there in that paragraph. Shared by that guy.
Yes. So because he's Japanese, you can afford to charge these egregious prices. I understand it now.
It'd be funny if it's still made in China, though. That's insane.
Well, if you want it, it releases on the 14th of... Oh, actually, when this episode comes out, you can get it.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to be bashing something like this too much, but because it's probably going to be the top seller. All I got to say is it comes in lemon, purple, pink, peacock, sapphire, cinnamon, black, and mandarin, whatever that color is. And,
I would assume it's like quite expensive. An orange. Mandarin is like...
I'll tell you this. If you get this, we're not going to bash you. If you're a listener to this podcast, go in Discord and take a picture with your phone of which one you got so we can see who's getting this. Because I don't think Emma's going to buy it. So prove us wrong in the comments on YouTube, TikTok, and so on. And let us know if you bought this. And a picture of it, please. How about we just do that?
Okay.
That's a good one.
My mom who's listening, and I say, my mom listens to the podcast. I always tell her, Mom, if you want to figure out what to get me for Christmas or for my birthday, I talk about stuff on the podcast all the time. Mom, do not waste your money on this for me, please. I will not use this not one time in my entire life.
No, I will not either.
It'll be the biggest waste of money that we've ever wasted.
Yeah. Okay.
On to the next topic, though.
Sorry.
So, the other day I saw this story before you shared it with me, Adam, where Apple delayed the iPhone Air 2 indefinitely, right? And my first thing was, I think this is a little bit unrelated, but my first thought was like, thank goodness that they didn't name it the iPhone 17 Air, and it's literally just branded as the iPhone Air. Because suspending it right now leads to, wow, we're not getting an 18 Air, right? And then if you mess up with the numbering system, it's just going to be bad all around. So I'm happy that they're taking a new, that the marketing was always just at the Air instead of calling it the 17 Air, like how we called it. And I think it's really sad that we're delaying, the iPhone Air 2. I would really like to see some improvements in the iPhone Air. Why are you not sad, Adam?
Here's why. I'm not saying I hate his product like a lot. What I'm saying is this. I think the iPhone lineup every single year, the number keeps growing in a sense that does make sense to me. There's too many different models in the sense that we need. And the market, which one's doing the best? Look at that and kind of go from there and just trickle it down.
The Pro Max.
I think so.
The highest phone
the Pro Max is, yeah, for sure.
But this year, you shouldn't even get that. Go ahead, though.
That's not true. Anyway.
I definitely think you should get the 17 over the Pro Max this year. Just the base model.
Don't listen to that guy. Anyway.
What's the only difference is one more camera.
And a 2 terabyte option.
Oh, okay, but nobody's purchased. The 2 terabyte option might be the least purchased phone on the market.
It's selling so much more than you think it is.
You didn't even purchase it.
I guarantee you.
Hold on, I'll find
if I knew about it, Kwesi, they need to leak that. The leakers have been just so slacking on that one part. Back to the topic, though. So the iPhone Air, I'm not saying I hate the device. What I'm saying is it's a device that I don't see a huge market of people asking for. No one's saying my phone's too thick. I can't stand it's too thick. I need something thinner. Now, the idea, what they're doing here, the durability is phenomenal about this product. But the device price is so expensive, that's its downfall. I think is if it was cheaper option because of all the lack of features, what is going on here?
I don't know. It looks like your camera.
Can you still see me?
No, it looks like you're frozen.
Okay. 1 second here. I think I'm coming back, hopefully.
Yep. Take your time.
I see our platform. Give me 1 second here.
If you want to leave and come back too, I'm not going to go anywhere. Oh, he left. He's gone. It's all over. He's abandoned me. So anyway, like I was saying, the iPhone 17 is a much better deal this year because it comes with all the same features, with the exception of one camera, right? You're only missing out on one camera.
Yeah, my camera just shut and turned back on. That was weird. Sorry, guys.
To everybody. I did see that. There was like an Insta360 link thing that popped up, and I was
sorry, guys. Anyway.
Interesting.
So with the iPhone Air, I think it was just too risky to put that out this time. And at that price point, if it was a little cheaper, I think it'd be more compelling. I think the biggest issue with it, though, is lack of features. Yes, the camera's really good. Yes, the phone's really good. But you're lacking a lot of different things that people want for that price point, I think, right? So I think that was its downfall. And am I saying it shouldn't come back? No, I'm saying is they should rethink some things. And now this indefinitely might not be the absolute word that we're looking for here or we're seeing. It's more so of this needs to be put in the back burner and rethought. It's my whole thought of this. And that's what I want them to see. So that's why I'm not so sad, because this gives an opportunity to revamp what their idea was, to make it more compelling in price point and feature set. I think, Kwesi, this was nothing more than a first step to an iPhone Fold. If they can make a thin phone like this, make that open up in the sense of an iPhone Fold. I think that was their idea with this entire phone, is to see how this works in the field and see how the Fold's going to come out when it comes out, hopefully next year or the year after. I think it's next year for sure, though. So, anyway, the iPhone Air 2, it's just not looking good. And let's see how it rolls out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking great for the iPhone Air 2 right now. There is one glimmer of hope, though. To quote the article, it says, "It is possible that the product is undergoing a significant redesign, like Apple said, or like Adam said, not like Apple said." And one person said that Apple could still release the second generation iPhone Air as soon as spring 2027, alongside the standard iPhone 18 and a budget-friendly 18e. So, if you're an iPhone Air fan, don't be too discouraged. It still might happen.
I think that a year off will do them well. That's my thought with it. So, okay, next topic is, so Marcus Gurman has mentioned that Apple has worked in the satellite industry a while now. They offer satellite features of the current iPhones and some past iPhones for if you're stuck in the woods or you can't get cell reception somewhere. And that works great. I've actually used it. I was on vacation last year, and I just used it to text somebody. So it works out very well for that. And I didn't call anybody. I didn't need to call anybody, but it was nice to see that works when you need it. So I want to bring this up because they're working with SpaceX to enhance that, what they're going to offer. So I know you're both coughing, guys. Try to bear with us. We're just trying to get over our illnesses. But one thing that I have not, to the life of me, understood is why Apple's not tapping into the carrier market, right? More of the other ones too, because Google's doing that with the Google Fi, I think they call it, right? Or whatever they call it. So it's not like the FCC wouldn't allow it, right? Or FTC, for that matter. So what I'm saying is, I think my thought is Apple's going to work with them at some point to offer a solution where they're going to have global cell access for phones, texts, phone calls, text, and so on, data that's going to be available everywhere. Because when you're working on something like this, you had to make something more compelling, not just it's cheaper, like these other carriers are doing, right? You have to offer something that no one else is doing. So what about offering a feature where it doesn't matter if you're in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Europe, it doesn't matter. Your cell phone coverage is everywhere that Earth is. So my guess is the Global Star and SpaceX are going to work on a solution where they can offer a cell phone service and also allow frameworks so third-party apps can also utilize this as well for communications like Snapchat, Facebook, and so on, so on, so on, Discord, and everything else. So this is my guess, and Knife and Mac kind of lists out some things that they're thinking too. That's my overall thought is SpaceX is supposed to have some satellites with Starlink to offer some cell phone service soon. So it only makes sense that this is what they're going to kind of line up with. And this is just all speculation. But I would love to have a cell phone service, Kwesi, where roaming is no longer a thing. And it should never be a thing as we stand now. There should not be a different charge for us to go across the seas because we're still paying your monthly rate. So why does that have to happen? You know, there's cell phone towers everywhere. I get that, but they piggyback off each other anyway.
Well, just because there's different carriers.
So what I'm saying is,
well, I don't know, because when you go to Japan, like the biggest thing is, I think it's Docomo.
No, they're not.
Docomo and Verizon are not the same. I swore I heard
somewhere that they work. So, like, maybe it's not them too exactly, but carriers work with each other. So if one lacks in service, they use another service and they rent that space in that tower for that use. So that's what I think is going to happen. But let's not even do that. Let's offer a service where towers are going to be a thing of the past. It's all going to be satellite. Now you might be asking, is this going to delay my speeds and make it slower? Might not. It might. I don't know. I mean, we're not talking about awful speeds, so that's yet to be determined. But that's just my guess that's going to happen here. It's going to be a great solution to have a cell phone service that works everywhere. You can go on that deep sea trip, middle of the ocean, and then not have to worry about service, right? Or this, the jungles of wherever, and you have no problems with this either. Or you're hiking in the middle of, some rainforest, and your cell phone service is not going to be an issue. That's what we're trying to get at here. That's my point with this. So we'll see how it works out. Ooh, this is a great part right here. Love it.
So, okay. Well, we're going to switch topics slightly here. Still on the Apple topic because, this is a podcast that loves Apple. Adam, today, or I guess it was yesterday. Yesterday marks, well, I guess when the episode comes out, it'll happen Monday. So let me say, Monday was the 5th anniversary of the M1 chip. Hold on, I'm about to cough again. Wow, I'm going to have to edit that out. So Monday was the 5th anniversary of the M1 chip that replaced all the Intel chips in Apple's Mac lineup, right? And it was in the MacBook Air, the Mac Mini, and the MacBook Pro. And, Adam, looking back 5 years ago, that's still a great chip.
My wife still has it.
And just today, and today we're looking at an M5 that's 6 times faster than the M1 in GPU and CPU performance, as well as AI performance. Over 7.5 times faster at AI video processing. 6.5 or over 6.5 times better at 3D rendering. 2.5 times better with gaming performance. 2% better with code compiling.
Can you pull up this graph though?
Doesn't sound like a lot, but
can you pull up on your screen?
2 times.
So
it was 2 times, not 2%.
The red bullet points and then the actual graphics, so we can show them a little bit about this. So like the actual table is drastic increases. That once again, I think the Apple processors are just phenomenal in every single way. They're just making the competition look a little bit not good. So I'm excited to see what the next chip is going to be because they just always improve it. So anyway, carry on, Kwesi.
Oh, okay. Well, comparing the M1 chip to the M5 chip, the M1 was on a 5 nanometer process.
Wow.
And the M5 is on the new 3 nanometer process.
I think so.
Which I think that started with the M3. And so the M1 was based on the A14 Bionic, and now we're basing the M5 on another A-series chip, the A19 Pro from the iPhone 17 Pro. It has that 8-core CPU for the M1, so you get 2 more cores for both CPU and GPU when you go to the M5, right? The clock speed is just a whole ton faster. 3.2 gigahertz has now become 4.61 gigahertz. And you now get an integrated neural accelerator. Yes, I'm reading it off here, guys. I didn't have all of this just in the back of my head to pull up for you. I'm sorry. I'm not the greatest of all time on that. But you also get some ray tracing, some dynamic caching, some 32 gigabytes.
That's for base.
Or up to 32 gigabytes for unified memory, which, it No. It goes up to.
No. The M5 base, which is out now, is only 32 gigs.
But,
the M5 Pro and Ultra Max will be far more than that for RAM. Yeah. Coming soon.
We haven't even seen those yet. Yeah. And then the memory bandwidth
153 gigabits per second.
Was that twice as fast?
That's insane.
That's pretty fast.
It's absolutely phenomenal.
I can't move that much data that fast.
I love this.
That's insane.
I know it's a lot of tech stuff.
But yeah. So here's that. No, it's definitely a lot of tech stuff. But, Apple changed the game with this. And yeah, it was on ARM, which is a lot more, how do I put it? It sips power because
efficient.
It's more, wow, I'm butchering my, yeah, it's more efficient. And, I lost it. Like the train was coming into the station.
Or derailed. I mean, either way.
It just rolled on through. It's really unfortunate, actually. Yeah, no, it's just not there anymore. The train did not make it to its destination.
I guess the whole point with this, the whole point, go ahead, Kwesi. You had a thought. I don't want you to.
No. I was going to unrelate it. But go ahead, say what you were about to say, because I can.
The point of this segment that I was trying to make the most is, I keep just giving Apple so much glaze with their processors because they're just so good, and they're making them better every single year, and it's just giving Intel and AMD a run for their money. I'm not saying they're the best in the market. What I'm saying is it's making them work even harder to compete with Apple. And that competition works great across the platform, right? I like AMD, I like Intel, and of course Apple Silicon. What I'm saying is this is just a great step up from what we had with Intel, and it's just I'm looking forward to the future with this.
No, definitely. Definitely looking forward to the future. So, Adam,
Okay.
just unrelated. I just need to go off on a tangent here. So you know how
Oh yeah.
I think both of us pay for iCloud Plus, right? The extra storage. I am
How much
nearing
space do you have now?
the extent of my plan here, and I really don't want to
That's it.
upgrade. I think I have 200 gigabytes, but like that has never been an issue. Well, I just needed it to hold backups and stuff, but now I don't even have any backups, and I have 198 gigabytes of photos, and it's just photos. I don't know when I
Can you
became
see my
this
screen?
photographer, but
Well, it's like kind of backwards. Six
I
terabyte
can
plan.
see kind of.
And
You
you're
have six
thinking, Adam,
terabytes.
there's no need to have that much. And I keep hearing from constant people,
I don't know.
2.9.
I saw that you're
So
using
I
two
do need the six
terabytes,
terabytes,
so
clearly. But I have 3 people on the plan, if that makes sense. I'm, of course, using the majority of it completely. But still, I have my phone
right.
back. Like, I know there's a lot of solutions you can back up your photos and everything else, but the integration that Apple has with iCloud is just seamless. So it backs up automatically. The phone backs up so I can restore it easily. I just you can't beat that. And nothing does that besides Apple. So I continue to use that. So yeah. But are you gonna upgrade?
This is true. Am I gonna upgrade? That's
Ooh.
the thought. Like I was gonna leave it up to the
Yes.
viewers to let me know if I should upgrade. The next plan is 9.99 a month, and I really don't know how I feel about shelling out nine ninety
Wait,
nine a month for
are you
two
paying for a
terabytes when
terabyte
I'm not
now?
going to use 2 terabytes. But
Oh, that's right, because they skipped the one
no, I'm
terabyte.
paying for
Well, if
200
you do that,
gigabytes.
you'll be good for a long time. Long time.
Yeah, I don't know why they skipped the terabyte. Yeah, but like also I'm gonna be losing $10 a
I
month
think you're
instead of
fine.
what I'm losing now, which I think is like four. So
It's worth
I
it.
mean, we could definitely
You know it
afford it. It's
is.
just like there's
What you're
purchases
talking about
coming down the
today's
line
product of the week,
that I
right?
need to be saving for.
Okay,
This is true. That's one of the things, but that's not really
it's
a
true.
like
Yeah.
that's only like mine is
Okay.
only like thirty
The next
dollars right
topic I
now.
wanted to bring up,
So
and this is something that I'm excited for. I'm also a little bit sad for, is the next. Let's see here. It's not the next iPhone. 2027 iPhone is supposedly going to be the first iPhone in a long time that's not going to have the dynamic island. Now, when this first came out, it was kind of like, what? I don't want this. I don't like this. They got used to it, and I like it a lot, actually. Well, j-
ooh, I loved it.
before they really just showed
I
it when I
loved the
first
idea of
seen
the
it, before
dynamic
they showed
island.
that, like, here's the little clip of how it's great, I thought it was an awful idea. Now, I know why they have it, right? I get what they're using it for, and they've made their best efforts to make it
Mm.
not as, like, here's just empty space in your phone. But what's quite nice is they're going to remove that, put everything underneath the display finally. So that brings up a lot of different discussions and topics of what they're going to use for this. Is it going to be like the competition is going to be like a little dot first and then nothing? No, straight. Just it's no longer a dot. It's all screen now. So 2027 is the expected um, update for that. I'm excited for that. I mean, do you have any thoughts on that, Kwesi?
So I think that unfortunately it's gonna make Apple iPhones lose a little bit of charm, right? I think
It
the
does.
dynamic island adds a little bit of personality to the phone, right? I pick it up, it kind of jumps, it's happy to see me when it unlocks, right? When
I
I
love
slide
that.
up, it shows me my AirPod battery, right? It's just so useful. And I think losing it's gonna be a big detriment to me because I've come to love this. I knew I was gonna love it since day one, but I've come to love it
What they
the
utilize
day I bought my iPhone
what they
15,
utilize, like you
and
look
it's really
on your
unfortunate
Mac,
that it's
the
going
very
away.
top little bar or something like that to replace it. So those key factors, notifications, and display information that you used to in the dynamic island, what they put that up there. So the physical cutout is gone, but the information that you seek from it is still at the very top. then would that make it less bad? I think it would. I think if they
I don't know.
utilize, so I guess for me it's
I'm
this.
gonna miss
It's
the
that
dynamic
in a
island.
dead center, right? Because when you watch a video or content or play certain games, you know then that's when you see it the most. That's just in the way, and a lot of games don't utilize that space, so things are underneath it like they shouldn't be, or that you have to extend the screen a little bit more, stuff like that. So for me, I think if they could utilize the space at the very top that's dedicated for that kind of stuff. So like right now, you see, your battery, your Wi-Fi, stuff like that. So in that same kind of area, just make it so it's not just used for dynamic island, but like it's more of like that whole top area could be the replacement. So maybe your battery and stuff go way too much, and you see your scores like you see now for your sports events and stuff like that. That's just it's a guess. I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's just a speculation. But I don't know. Like you said, I've grown to like it a lot, but there's certain things I still wish it was a little bit better with. But it's more of app developers, more than anything, right?
Right.
So,
But yeah, it's more of like it's not like the dynamic island really needs features because it was just gonna be a hole punch out that now just looks like the Apple turned something that should have been like an eyesore into a beautiful feature that's just oh my goodness. Like if you don't have a dynamic island, you don't understand how much you're missing out on. Like
I use it a lot now.
I constantly play and pause my music from there. Like if I'm listening to music and I see it up here, I just that's like sometimes I'll have like something up here and I don't want to see it. Okay, I missed. Okay, I missed again. Just slide it away. Okay, okay, I can't do this without looking at it. Okay, you just slide it away and it goes. Guys, that was really embarrassing. I tried like 6 times and
well, it's hard to do when you can't see your phone.
I messed up every time.
But
that was horrible. Well, yeah, this is true.
It's okay.
But I was like trying to look at the camera and oh my goodness, it was so bad.
What? But anyway, I just want to know what you guys think about this change. It's not next year; it's the year after that. I'm looking forward to, in the sense of new things with Apple, but we'll see how they adapt this and remove it, and we'll go from there. So that's a great thing. Anyway, as you work, Kwesi.
Okay, yeah, like I was saying, speaking of cameras, you know what else uses cameras, Adam?
Yes.
Movies. Speaking of movies, Adam, a couple of years ago, there was this movie that came out.
It was great.
Everybody loved it. It was called the Mario movie, right? Now, I will admit...
You have not seen it?
I've not seen the Mario movie.
What is it that you do?
No, but I do know
it was
one thing
good.
And one thing only.
Okay.
We'll get into that later today. In the one more thing segment, I'll tell you what I do. But the other day, I saw a clip from the Mario movie, and I'll get to that later on in the episode too. But like, I saw this animation, and it was in 3D, and it was probably the best 3D I've ever seen. I'll explain why later. But I just thought it was a really cool concept, and of course, everybody knows Jack Black's Peaches song, and you know that I have been meaning to watch the movie. It's
this
just
week.
I haven't had a chance to. You know what I mean? And every time I put it on, I feel kind of silly.
Don't ever feel like that.
I'm like not watching it with the child.
Trust me when I say this. This week, make time to watch it. So when we record next, you can give people your review of the movie. Can you do that for us? Between now and next week.
Of course I can do that.
Which is a big gap. You can set aside a couple hours.
I will watch it.
Ooh.
You know, I probably should watch it because the Super Mario Galaxy movie's trailer is coming out tomorrow. Well, I guess not tomorrow for us. It'd be out by now because it comes out Wednesday the 12th, right? And you guys would have seen this episode or the earliest you could possibly see this episode is the 15th, or sorry, the 14th.
Yes.
So it should be out by the time this episode is out. And I'm sure it's going to be a great trailer.
I actually am excited for this
because I can't wait to watch it.
It's the same company that made the Mario movie making this. So That's exciting to me. And yes, and they're very good at animation. They're just,
Illumination.
it's so good. So I'm excited to see this trailer, and
Oh yeah,
I'm sure this
definitely.
is going to be a phenomenal movie because it's not just about the story of Mario, like we've seen before. It's the actual like action-packed version of it that we're going to look forward to. And they're also making as oh, I know. Just also
Super
know
Mario
that
Galaxy was a great game.
Super Mario Brothers 2 is coming out. Just so you guys know. That's already been in the works, but it's the same very company. I'm excited to see this. Of course, we can't even show you a trailer yet because we're not yet there, but when this episode comes out, it'll be fully out. Let us know in the
It's not
comments what you
out.
guys think of
Yeah.
this. If you guys want to watch this movie, you don't want to see it. And then even compare this movie between Mario Brothers that they just came out. And let us know what you guys think about that too. So, any more closing thoughts on this, Kwesi?
No, but I
I want to
definitely
see it.
do hope
You gotta
to
watch
see
this
that movie.
before, Kwesi. You have to, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if
Yeah,
it's
no, I
related
definitely
to
have
the
to
first
like
one,
be
but
updated
we'll
more.
see. I'm excited for this. Speaking of excitement for kind of like game type of news, there is a game that works for a long time, kind of like GTA 6, but not quite like that. And that's Elder Scrolls 6. Now, I played now almost every Elder Scrolls game that exists, and that is something that Kwesi still needs to play. It is like when you play Skyrim, it sets you into a mood that it's like it doesn't matter what's going on outside, it doesn't matter about politics or nothing. You are in this. The music is just so soothing and so makes you're just in it. So the next game is going to be a vast upgrade from this because this came out. Sorry, the last game came out in 2014, so we got some years of a gap. But what I will say is, I'm excited to see Elder Scrolls 6. Now that they have Oblivion out of the way and some other games out of the way, they are now focused on full development of Elder Scrolls 6 from Todd Howard, which is the game director. And I am super excited for this game. So don't forget about this game. Let us know in the comments if you're going to buy this game when it comes out day one. I am most certainly going to even pre-order it without question because it's just so good. And Kwesi, you should as well. We just have to.
I do have to say, any game with the number
Yeah,
6
but
in the
see,
background seems to just be cursed with delays.
we will. The thing about this is they have
We
not
might
said
never
it's
see
coming
this
out
game.
this day, and then it's not. They haven't. Yeah, they have not pushed it back.
And then pushed it back 18
they've not
times.
done that. So they're
I'm
working
looking
on
at you,
it,
GTA 6.
and they're pretty much on par with their release dates. Just so you guys know. So because they're playing it safe, and I want them to take their time with this because
Nice.
it's so good. So just yes, that's the whole point. It's just look forward to Elder Scrolls 6 coming out. Don't know when. I think it's expected 2029. I think, but we'll see. It's so good.
Okay. Speaking of, I know I brought up GTA 6. I just want to let everybody know that if you thought it
May
was coming
26th
out
or
when
something.
they said it was coming out, I think they said in March. Yeah, go ahead and nobody's surprised, but it got delayed again.
November 20.
I think it's being delayed till November now.
Yeah.
November 2026. So they're saying it'll come out on November 19th, 2026, instead of May 26th, 2026. So, not I can't even say I'm surprised, right? But what I will say is, Adam, this is a little bit unrelated, but I have some sad news. You know how earlier this year I canceled my Game Pass subscription to focus on school?
Why?
I don't think I'll ever be getting Game Pass back. I may or may not have a PS5 in the mail. I know, I switched sides. I'm absolutely disgusted with myself. I'm absolutely disgusted with myself.
What?
Like, so as you know, my birthday's coming up this Thursday. And my older brother was like, I know how you don't have a console at school right now. I was like, yeah, because I'm focusing on school. And he was like, Okay. For your birthday, I'm going to get you the NBA 2K26 bundle. But it's coming on the PS5, and I need to play NBA 2K26.
Can you not play this on Xbox?
It needs to happen. I don't know what medium needs to be taken. I can definitely play it on Xbox. It's just brand new console. I've never had a PlayStation. I don't know. Like, and I want to play Spider-Man, Adam.
It's on
I've always
Steam.
wanted to play Spider-Man.
It is. It's actually the exact same game.
And the new Wolverine game, I don't think the new Wolverine game is
Not
coming out
immediately. It does later on, though. That's
Steam
a balance I'm willing to take, though. Okay, well.
So it's like Game Pass is in the past. And
I guess you can experience the other side and see how you like it, so you can compare it. We could use this as a positive.
It's not like I'll never use Xbox again. It's just I probably won't be paying for online Xbox.
I think after about a week, you'll realize that it's not as good as the Xbox. You'll go back.
Really sad. Well, I think the thing I like most about PlayStation is just the controller. Like, the controller has all the cool features. It's got the adaptive triggers and everything, and I just wish that some of those features from the Xbox, and
it's not ergonomic as much.
I'd never have any reason.
That's all it is.
This is true. I've never said it was an ergonomic controller. I just said it's got all the cool features. But I've always said they're for alien hands.
It's not the worst controller out there, but
I'm not the biggest fan.
Yeah.
But you try something new.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
This is true. It's not.
I want to bring up some. Well, hold up. GTA 6. Though,
okay, so there's
way more to talk about this.
Oh, go ahead. No, sorry. So I did not mean to cut you off.
We have some insider information from GTA employees. So if you've not heard about the whole what's kind of been happening recently, Rockstar has laid off about 60 employees from the Rockstar team making GTA 6 for them leaking the content and some other issues they're having with some. Well, I don't want to get into too much of that, but there's a lot of issues they were having with some people, and they had to get rid of them. So that delayed some things in the game. One thing that we should know is we have confirmed from people at Rockstar that the game is content ready. Now, what does that mean, Adam? That means the game right now is playable from beginning to end in campaign. The multiplayer is ready to go as well. So you may be asking, why is it delayed till next year and now November? Well, that's because they want to make it polished. Okay, so they have the game ready. They probably fixed a lot of bugs they have found. But as you can imagine with GTA 6, there is a whole plethora of things they probably haven't discovered yet. And what the Take-Two Interactive CEO has mentioned is they want to make this game so incredible and so well polished that it's the best polished game ever created. That's a good goal to have. I'm not going to say there's going to be any bugs. Probably not. There's going to probably be some bugs still. But if they can make a game that is so well made and so well done that you have no question that you want to buy this, that's their goal. So I get that. If it takes another year, that's fine. I wish it was sooner. We all do. But I do not want a GTA game that is not going to be well made and to the point where I just don't want to play because of all the bugs. Now, here's the other thing about this. If you're not aware, Rockstar's also mentioned, now this is not confirmed, this is just what people have said within the company, that this is the last GTA game that they're making. Now, you're like, what? This is like their bread and butter. It's what they do to make all the... Yeah. What they're going to do is...
Flash cash grab?
Now, this is with the speculation. This game itself is just going to be updated with DLC and stuff like that to update the GTA series, and that's going to be their update for it. They're that confident in this game that it could last that long, where you don't have to make a new game. It's just going to be updates to this game, kind of like WoW in the sense. So we'll see how that plays out. They may change their minds, they may not, but if they're that confident that this is going to be the last one and it's going to be still that popular and that sell well, we'll see how that works out for them. So I know it sucks to wait, even longer. So basically a year from now, we're shy of, the 17th, but it's a long wait. Kwesi, are you buying this game when it comes out?
Yeah. But am I buying this game? Well,
I definitely am.
Perhaps. It's very likely. Hold on, my older brother is FaceTiming.
Okay.
Let's have a guest appearance on the podcast really quick. Hey man, welcome to the podcast. Oh,
We definitely
it's
did.
snowing in New Jersey. I don't know if you guys heard that. All right. Well, we were actually just talking about you on the podcast and how awesome you are. No, it's not. Why would I lie about that? See, he doesn't believe me. He doesn't believe me. Yeah, just around the 40-minute mark of this episode, just go listen to the 40-minute mark of this episode when it comes out on Friday. Okay, it was Curtis Sleewall that said that, but okay. I'll I'll let you go. All right, bye-bye. Because that was my older brother. You know, the one who we were just talking about. It doesn't believe that we were just talking about him. That's
okay. We made it to product of the week. So when Kwesi pulls this up, this one I am so hyped about. We did make it to
product of the week.
So Kwesi's going to pull up the product. Yes.
Wait, is yours first? Yours is first.
Yeah. Yes, I know. Just
pull it up and like real time. Just,
and I'll do this. Okay, so what you guys do not know is this entire episode, my computer, my whole entire setup here, except the lighting above me, is been powered by this guy. Can you see this? I really can't see my screen right now. But this is the...
I can see it. If you just want to hold it just
this
a tiny bit higher. This
is the Jackery Explorer 240D.
We're getting a good look.
Now this has been powering this entire episode from my end, with just 2 cables, by the way. And we're at 85%. So we're talking about a little bit over about an hour at this point. We've been recording. And, well, not recording. When I set up, about an hour. And this thing has been powering with no effort at all this entire episode. And what I gotta say is I've been testing this thing, and I am super excited because this company, by the way, started power banks. They're the ones who first made them. They were like streamlined and stuff like that. And, you know, they kind of been into the market where they make really, really nice power banks and power stations, and they kind of went away from the power banks and more power stations. So when this came out, I bought it instantly, and they sold out in the first 24 hours when they released it. It is a great, great value for this. And, you know, just the product itself is like I think it's 170, right?
It looks like 217.
Hold up.
It actually looks like that's 30% off.
It's 138, isn't it? Just the base.
Is it 138?
Oh my gosh, what a great deal.
It perhaps is 138.
I bought for way more than that. Well, I'll say is this is a 60,000, I think, no, 80,000 milliamp battery. Go to the second image, Kwesi. What's it say it is? Sorry, it's an 80,000 milliamp. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, let me go.
You don't see this when they say this right on the actual page of a product for its power bank, how many milliamps it is. That's really all that matters besides the wattage it's charging at. But a 200 watt charger.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, there's no AC. I wish it had that. But this is has a 140 watt USB-C, 100 watt USB-C, 16 watt, 15 watt USB-C, and a 15 watt USB-A. You can charge with USB-C, a DC in for solar, and this is a cool part. I'll show you this. So this right here is actually the cable that holds it. It's a cable, it's a USB-C 140 watt, plus it's the actual thing that holds it as you're walking with it. It just snaps in here, and it's a highly durable cable. And this thing has a 6,000 charging cycle rated battery before it degrades. That is about 16 years of charging it every day. That is nuts. And I'm sure by then there'll be a newer product from Jackery that I'll buy. And I love this company a lot. I wish they would sponsor us. I'm working on that. And I gotta say, not just something that I wanted to, showcase. I actually have it and I love it. Bought my own money. So that's my product of the week.
All right. Now, my product of the week I have not purchased yet, but I told Adam I was going to be purchasing this. You can see it in my cart right here. Oh no, my Prime membership is paused due to insufficient funds. It's not
Probably outdated card.
I'm gonna have to rectify that situation. Yeah, probably. So this week,
nice.
I will be treating myself with an Anker Soundcore 2 portable speaker. I kind of came across, this is actually like the #1 bestseller on Amazon. I don't know why it's not saying that right now, but I promise you it's the best-selling speaker.
Good price too.
Just take my word for it.
It's on sale.
And it's only $30 right
between now and the end of the year for sure because of Black Friday and holiday shopping right now. So what a great product. I had the first generation of this and I love it.
Yeah. So you might... No, my dad had... I don't know if it was the first generation of this, but he has one of these. And the sound quality, like I knew I wanted to get a speaker this week. I knew I wanted one that had... It had to meet 2 qualifications for me. It had to have a long battery life, or I guess 3 qualifications. It had to have a long battery life. It had to have some nice bass, and it had to have an aux port, right? And it appears that this solves all of those issues, right? Now, I will say, I haven't actually purchased it yet, so we'll know when it comes, because I'm purchasing it today, so we'll know when it comes either tomorrow or the day after. Right? It should be free delivery overnight. So it should be here tomorrow. And I might just make a TikTok really quick. I probably won't do that, to be honest with you. I just don't have time this week. But
yeah, I'm excited. That's nice.
I'll let you guys know how it is. And I can say that I already recommend it because I have one of these in my house.
I have the first generation.
And it sounds amazing.
It's
great.
great.
So
it still works great for it being 5-6 years old at this point. So highly recommend. The second one's got to be even better. I mean, it has IP7 waterproof rating, which is nice too. And you can actually,
so like
you
I
can
can bring
also,
it in the
it sounds like
for some reason.
you can pair it with a second one to have stereo audio, which is nice too. And it's just 24 hours of battery. That's phenomenal.
That is nice.
I mean, it's not too heavy either. And they have like a case of this too you can get if it doesn't already come with one. Much. I recommend doing that just so it doesn't get dirty and stuff. Just so you know. So nice.
Right.
That's nice. I mean,
it's probably going to sit on a desk.
Completely fine.
I'm probably not going to take it around too much. Yeah. I'm definitely not taking it to the sand. If you play it loud enough with enough bass,
it's just going to move the sand away, isn't it?
I don't plan on going to the beach within the next couple months. This is true, but like I don't plan on going to the beach within like the next month or two.
Let's go to California or something.
It's freezing in Illinois.
What?
Ooh, you're so right. I am going to California. I completely forgot about that. I will be in California soon enough. Well, that's where my family's at.
Okay.
I completely forgot about that. But I'm not going to the beach.
Okay.
I'm not a big beach guy.
Ready for the app of the week?
Yeah.
Okay. My app of the week, this is a game that came out. Man, I don't know when it came out exactly. I gotta look now. Kind of not just see.
Came out a while ago.
I'd love to know. 2010.
Of course, lying. I have no clue.
10. Oh my gosh, it's that old. That is It's called Game Dev Story by Carosoft. It's a game that I've had on my phone for a long time and probably will forever have my phone because it will keep it updated. It's a great, great game. You ever thought to yourself, I can make a game? I can do stuff like this. I can actually manage a game company. This is not hyper realistic, of course. It is a pixel art kind of style game. But I'm telling you, it is so fun. Kwesi should buy it now. It's only $2. I paid $7 for it when it came out. And okay. So, in any case, this game is so fun. It's hours and hours of entertainment, and it gives you just a great little, just, it gets you thinking about certain things, about what you don't think about with the games being made and stuff like that. So, you start from basically nothing. You have to get, contracts with all these developers for hardware and everything else. And, I mean, they have like their own video game awards kind of system too, which is really cool. But it is a fun, wonderful game. If you have, here's the kicker, the good thing. If you have Apple Arcade, there is a version of this game that's on Apple Arcade, no extra cost. But now it's a $2 game. It's worth every penny, trust me. And you can play on an iPad as well. That's Game Dev Story by Carosoft.
Nice. All right, well,
okay.
My app of the week, you have to understand the backstory, right? So this Sunday, Sunday night, I was, in my apartment, right? And then I had a friend come over. And then I had another 2 friends come over, right? And I usually don't have friends over at the apartment. Anyway, one of my friends was like, can we do something fun? And so I broke out my mini cornhole set, right? And I was so good at mini cornhole that they were like, Kwesi, we don't want to play this anymore. Let's play Kahoot. Adam, that was their first mistake. Because none of them had the Kahoot app installed on their phones. And I did. That's when they should have known that they messed up, right? We started with the category of Bible trivia. I went 14 for 15. It was a warm-up, Adam. First place, right? The next thing was Tangled, right? Now, I will say, my ball knowledge on Tangled, I'm not really a big Rapunzel guy. I thought I knew the movie. Apparently, I didn't really know the movie that well, right? The frog's name is Pascal, not Ted, right? Just, you should probably know that. But, okay, I took a loss. I'll be honest. I went like 0 for 15. Well, I got a couple questions right, but like, I lost to my friend Serena, and she got the win there. That was the last time I lost. So as a result, I'm shouting out Kahoot this week for just giving me the opportunity to just absolutely continue my run of dominance, right? And I think some of the categories were unfair. Like somebody picks basketball players. I have an unfair advantage when it comes to basketball players. I know a lot of basketball players. Then when it was my turn to pick a category, I picked Black History Month. I knew that I was going to win that category, right? Somebody picked Disney princesses. Now, my ball knowledge on Rapunzel might be bad. But there was a lot of questions about Moana. And I've seen Moana. So, it was just...
It's a nice...
I really
nice
appreciate Kahoot giving me the opportunity this week to just lay the hammer. But I will say, to detract from that, Kahoot is a cash grab now. You go on there and you're just bombarded with pay for this, pay for that, pay for this, pay for that. That's something I don't like. I don't want a subscription to Kahoot. I just don't want it. So that's the only downside about that.
It's kind of expensive too,
I will say. It is kind of Kahoot. I'd have to sell my kidney to be able to afford a Kahoot membership. Yeah, like, and then you forget to cancel that subscription after the one time you play. Ooh. Oh, I know. Don't do that. Anyway, would you look at the time?
It's time for one more thing. Okay.
It's time for one more thing. So,
I had
Adam, did you do anything special this weekend?
Infection on weekend, so I was not doing a whole lot of anything besides being sick. So that was my weekend. How about you, Kwesi?
Okay. Well, let me start on Friday. I know this is going to take a while, so if you guys just want to skip to like the last 5 minutes of the episode, feel free to do that. But last Friday, it was 1 p.m., right? I was in my bed, dying, just sitting in my own sick. Just, it wasn't looking good for me. My roommate comes in. He's like, dude, you're not going to get any better if you don't go outside and get some of that vitamin D. right? And I was like, I'm not leaving this bed. And he was like,
Okay.
let's go to Chicago right now. I have no business being in Chicago. First off, I have COVID. Second, I feel like I'm dying. Third, my bed is comfortable and it's cold in Chicago, right? Somehow, an hour later, we were actually in the city.
COVID,
I don't know how he got me to do it. We were
and you went
genuinely in the city an hour later.
Okay,
And
well, that kind of
yeah,
helped.
but I was like wearing a mask.
Oh.
It's not like I was just spreading COVID. But I ended up at the Apple store, right? And Adam,
I
you didn't
did.
explain to me how awesome the Vision Pro
how was it?
I booked a demo. No, you didn't do it justice. See, let me tell you something. I put the thing on, right? And at first the light seal wasn't connected correctly. I was like, oh, this is kind of weird, right? There was a bit of issue in the setup, right? But then I hit the little digital crown, started the process.
Yep.
Had me do the dots, right? Did the dots really quick, right? Got through it. And then
no, I didn't get that
you
demo.
Did the butterfly
did you get that
thing,
demo?
Right? Where the butterfly lands on your finger? Oh.
Not on the first day, he says.
Not on the first day.
Okay.
I went back the very next day and tried it again. Yeah. But on the first day, it was just a lot of feeling like Tony Stark, right? So, like, I would open things, right? Make them bigger. There were some 3D things. I would grab them, bring them close, enlarge, zoom, turn it like this. Oh, my goodness, Adam, I need a Vision Pro. Like, I need a Vision Pro. You don't understand. Anyway, the second day, I did the demo. I got the little butterfly thing, right? It came and landed on my finger, right? And then I thought it was just like I was going to watch the dinosaurs do their thing. No, I didn't just watch the dinosaurs do their thing, Adam. One of the dinosaurs, it has a screen come up, right? And the dinosaurs are like on the screen, and they don't get particularly close. You're just kind of watching them, and it's in 3D. Well, you put your hand out, and the dinosaur decides he's going to come sniff you. And I knew this dinosaur wasn't real. And I knew there was nothing around me in real life. But I could hear its breathing through the through the speakers. And I could see it was getting closer. I got a little bit scared. I took the headset off. It was... Okay. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I got a little bit scared. I did not like how uncomfortably close that dinosaur got. But yeah, no, the Vision Pro... I was trying the M5 version, obviously, because that's what they have in stock now.
It's just so expensive.
Probably before the end of the year, I'm going to have to find a way to purchase
some more sponsors in this podcast. That's how we got to do it, right?
It might be going under surgery. I might just have to sell my kidney or my left leg or something. Like, I would rather... Yeah. I don't want to say that. I would definitely rather walk again than... have a Vision Pro, but like there's some functionality I'd be willing to give up. It's just that price point. It's really what it comes down to for me. That's really it. And my favorite part was like I would open something,
it's still there,
and leave it on the other side of the room, right? Push it back. I love that. And then I go back, and it's still there. And then on top of that, I was on Jupiter playing checkers.
It's so nice.
I was on Jupiter.
Yeah, I want one too.
I need it.
Yeah,
I need it.
That if we can get some more sponsorships and some better ad revenue, it would be good to get that.
I think one of my friends took a photo or a video. I don't know if he put in the shared album yet, but so basically we went up there to celebrate my birthday kind of early because we don't want to go this week. Because we knew this week was supposed to be cold, and then there's no way we were going next week. That just absolutely was not going to happen. It was freezing this week. It snowed the day after we went, so.
Vision Pro demo. There's me, the Vision Pro.
I'm not seeing you here, unfortunately. Just a picture, Ed? Oh, another cool thing is they have a little iPad that they can see everything that you're doing. Like they were using an iPad Mini for me. I don't know.
I just wish
they were using for you, but that was
I could
really cool because
I asked the guy if I can have a recording of what I could see. They wouldn't give that to you. I really wish that was not the case. But yeah, I mean,
Right. I definitely didn't ask the guy that.
Yeah.
But I think my guy would have
I
loved it.
loved
His
it. It
name was
was
Jeff,
wonderful.
and he was like really cool.
So yeah, that's Vision Pro. That's really I want one too. Guys, this thing is only at 80%.
Yeah,
Let me see that. I've been charging for quite a bit. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. Anyway,
crazy.
That wrap up your what you want to talk about? Sorry, I'm trying to rush you. Go right ahead.
No, I just have one more thing. No, you definitely are trying to rush me. I understand.
That's not it.
Get out of here.
That's not it. I just got a lot of editing to do before work.
It's all right.
For all the,
Okay.
Okay.
So I just have a question for the PlayStation users that we have. Which PlayStation Plus should I get, guys? Should I get
There's 3
the
tiers?
Essential, the Extra, or the Premium? And I need to know why. There's 3 tiers, sort of like how Game Pass has 3 tiers now. Wait, Game Pass always had 3 tiers. There was Core, Ultimate, and PC. But I think PlayStation Plus is the most expensive thing I've ever purchased, and I haven't even purchased it yet. It's like $10 for the Essential, which I guess when I started paying for Game Pass back in the day, it was $9.99. So
yeah,
Game Pass is $30 now. A month. Oh yeah, so I lied.
Yeah, it's
PlayStation
more
Plus
expensive
is
now.
half of that.
By a lot.
And also, what games should I get on my PS5 that are PS5's exclusives? Like
God of War.
Obviously, I'm getting 2K and I'm getting Spider-Man, but
yes.
Is God of War a PlayStation exclusive?
If you can, the game Infamous, if it's still available,
that'll be in the works.
It's phenomenal.
We will look into
I told you.
I definitely thought this episode was going to be a lot longer than it turned out.
It's a PS3 title.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to,
we kind of sped through that.
I don't want to get people upset that our episode was too long.
Oh, they're lucky.
It's okay.
They're lucky I ran out of things to talk about. So lucky.
Is there anything
I was trying
else?
to keep them here all day. Anyhow, is there anything else? Yeah, like always, I know I told you guys in the beginning of the episode, but I need you to like and subscribe. Oh, Adam's gone. It's just me now. I need you to like and subscribe. It's very important to me. I don't know what happened to Adam, but Oh, here he is. Like I was saying.
My browser just closed.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Like my video. This isn't a joke. Why are you still sitting here looking at me? Like the video.
Don't forget, we're on YouTube Shorts. We're on TikTok as well. And, we do give out some sneak peeks of the episode, about 3 or 4 videos, each day going up till Friday. So you can kind of get an idea what's going to happen. So don't forget about that. And I got a lot of comments I have to, look at too. And so does Kwesi. Lots of comments.
I read every comment. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not yet. I was sick.
I don't respond to every comment. I think I've responded to a total of 2. With
we gotta change
some responses that would not allow people to I respond with facts so that people can't yell at me. I'm scared of getting yelled at, guys.
It's okay.
Please don't yell at me.
So yeah, I know I have
yell at Adam though.
So some things to it's fine. I'm okay with that. PC Master Race people don't like me because I talk about Xbox and all that stuff.
They do not like what you have to say.
I don't care. I mean, what I'm talking about is facts, though. All I'm trying to say, it's cheaper to have a console than it is a PC. It's way more expensive. It's elite. That's all I'm saying. I mean, not the next generation console. It's going to be way more expensive, but It's okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for this wonderful week of this episode, and we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Like and subscribe, and we thank you for everything. I hope you will all feel better next week. Sorry for the slightly less.
For the coughs. We were just hacking away over here.
Yeah, it's that season, but hopefully we'll be better next week. So, all right, guys, thanks so much again. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week.
Adios, guys.